I'm pleased to welcome you to this ITU workshop, Making Television Accessible from Idea to Reality. I'm sorry I cannot be there in person, however, thanks to ITU's video codec standard, H.264, I'm with you virtually and in spirit. I'm very grateful to NHK for initiating, hosting and supporting this event. It says a very positive signal to the world that the major Japanese broadcasting company is championing the cause of accessibility. I would like to also thank the Ministry of International Affairs and Communications of Japan, the Hōsō Kyōkai Foundation and Support Center for Advanced Telecommunications Technology Research, and many co-sponsors for having made this event possible. Japan has contributed enormously to ICT innovation and the work of ITU in particular. The workshop will discuss two main themes. Firstly, the lessons learned of the importance of television broadcasting during the Great East Japan earthquake last year. And secondly, the role of television broadcasting in providing services for all, aged, disabled, or with linguistic difficulties. Japan has learnt a lot from that terrible experience last year, and so can help other countries in being better prepared for such terrible events occurring again. As with all our workshops, we are keen that you conclude with some recommended actions for ITU to take forward. One outcome of this workshop could be to outline a framework for implementing a rugged and accessible emergency information service on television that could be adapted for use elsewhere in the world. In addition, any actions that could help to include the growing aged population to be fully included in the information society. Audio-visual and media accessibility is vital, which is why ITU launched the ITU-T focus group on audiovisual media accessibility. Organizing this workshop back-to-back with a meeting of the focus group is an excellent idea to maximize the benefits of having so many experts present for both events. The focus group's work is based on the universal design concept in accordance with the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Among the focus group management, we have several representatives from Japan, including NHK. And NHK has a vast wealth of expertise, not only from its extensive research into media and the elderly, but also from its world-class research and development work. Prior to the Great East Japan earthquake, NHK pioneered a range of emergency alert services that also take into consideration persons with hearing or cognitive impairments who find it hard to be kept informed during emergencies. The alerts cover the crucial time at the beginning of an emergency, but also the provision of live captioning and sign language services in the hours that follow. It's good to see that the focus group's strong leadership is leading it towards very constructive results, thanks to active participation of many experts from within ITU and other organizations, including academia. We have some tools and features here today that will facilitate communication, sign language interpreters, and real-time captioning. I'd like to thank all speakers for their efforts to contribute to this event. To conclude, television for everyone is now making steady progress from idea to reality. We hope that you will find the discussions here today productive and contribute to bringing television accessible to everyone. Thank you very much for your participation.